Hello and welcome to Straight from Cloverfield, episode 88. I'm your host Ralph. Today's topic is gene editing and CRISPR. What is CRISPR? CRISPR stands for CRISPR, Clustered Regularly Interspaced Short Palindromic Repeats. This is a genetic engineering technique in molecular biology in which genomes of living organisms may be modified. They did a really good presentation about this on the Y-Files last week, and I wanted to touch base with it because it's very important and we need to talk about it. Now, when you're thinking about it, like, this is a form of eugenics. Eugenics, when a group decides who lives and who dies, now they decide what traits they want to put into somebody. This sucks it all out of nature, and the person doesn't get the experience of becoming who they wish to be, but who they was designed by somebody else. Who has the right to decide on the features of other beings? Who has the right to decide that? You know the CIA is in love with this. The criminals in action love it because they're looking to create a lack of empathy war machine that is a slave to the state. And that's never going to happen because the soul cannot be modified. Control your mind. Don't allow your mind to control you. Receive your soul essence that you had forever and let it awaken inside you, and know that nobody can change it because the soul essence is not physical. It is the life force that makes us live, that gives us life. So I know they love to be thinking that they can control people and manipulate people, and they have for years with these mind experiments and microwave experiments. See the effect on people and animals, and they've done so much cruel things that it's pitiful and sad that human beings choose to be that way. But they are never going to have a war machine of soldiers, slaves to the state, because we know our individual freedom. Many people know, and we have free will, and it will not happen. And to program somebody with, give them like extra super strength or pick their eye color, or that's not right. That's not natural. It shouldn't be messed with. And the individual would probably be upset to know that they was programmed like that, and they didn't just have whoever they are naturally. You take their right to become and grow whoever they are naturally by playing around with genes like that, genetic modification. It shouldn't be done to food. It should not be done to human beings. But if it can help diseases, which it has the potential to, then that should be used for that purpose, to enhance the quality of life in those who are suffering with severe disease, who can really benefit from it. And if it helps them, that's great. But it's also been found that CRISPR damages DNA, so you got to be careful and benefit the risks and the benefits of it. But certain disorders need this kind of thing, so people can have a better quality of life. Like Duchenne muscular dystrophy, that they gradually get weaker and they have to depend on a chair and they can't move at all, and they have breathing issues and heart issues, and usually end their life can end their life as young as a teenager. So of course, if you have something that can help something like that, you'd be using it for that, and only that, and those people should have a right to have it. But you also have to remember that, make sure that it's safe and effective to help them as much as we can, because that is what stuff like this should be used for. So I think it's something that people need to look at and make sure that the criminals in action don't screw around with stuff and create some super soldier crazy race of war charged individuals. We want peace. We want peace for all. And here on this show, that's what we try to promote. paving the way to peace. No more war. They will not get this war that they dreamed of in misery and control people's minds, because people realize anything like that's happening and put just a little bit on message in your head with the commercials or whatever. People realize that and they say hell no. And they learn how to block it out. They learn how to develop their soul essence and keep their mind in check, so the mind doesn't take over everything. That's what the mind does. So it needs to be always put the heart first, because the heart knows where it's at. The heart came first. Allow the heart to show the mind before the mind reacts. So, and like I said, criminals in action ain't never going to get soul essence, because that's sacred and it's not something that they can control. So, they ain't never going to get their way. We are continuing to bring peace in whatever ways we can on this planet Earth, because that's why we're here. Bring peace on Earth. Teach each other, learn from each other, and don't mess with genetics unless it's something that's going to really help somebody and help them have a better quality of life for diseases like Duchenne muscular dystrophy and multiple sclerosis and sickle cell. There's some serious disorders that these people do need help and treatments for, and they deserve treatments that are safe and effective as much as possible. And the genetic engineers that created humanity, it's because of that that's caused all these horrible disorders. And so we use that genetic engineering to fix them. That's a beautiful thing. That's what humans should do. Not genetically modify food for people to consume, or just genetically modify somebody because you want to create some designer human being. Because who the hell are you to do something like that to somebody? You take away their right to naturally grow on the planet, unless they have an ailment that they need help with, so we can end the suffering on Earth. That's what we came here to do. Pave the way to peace and heal suffering as much as we possibly can. That's why we do what we do. That's why we're here. That's why we do this show. So I hope this was helpful, and I thank you for listening, and I will see you on the next one.